Who is gonna get exposed tonight?
Every Namibian is entitled to my opinion.
Today, I've got two stories for you guys. I'm going to explain to you the I stand with I'm busy scandal, the drama surrounding that guy that made those disgusting comments about albinos. And secondly, ex-Chancellor Knowledge Ipinge alleging that President Geingos is a sugar daddy to Miss Monica. Okay, yes. We are getting into those stories, okay? Let's get into this whole full stories. First of all, let's start with the Imbisi, I stand with Imbisi movement or the whole drama, okay? This whole drama started when you guys know Asser. Asser is a DJ and he performed right here at this party at Garden Inn. I'm not sure you guys know this, but this guy, this bad track, I don't know, I'll just call him trash. No, I'll just call him piece of shit. Piece of shit owns shares in Garden Inn. He's a part owner in Garden Inn. So he hired Asser to perform at this old white party, okay? After Asser performed at that party, this piece of shit did not pay Asser. So Asser went on social media just posting this post like this right here, where he said, this guy can invite DJ Opsa from South Africa, but can't pay my money for performing last week, Saturday at Garden Inn. Because allegedly this piece of shit invited this DJ Opsa with this poster right here to come and perform in Namibia at that Garden Inn at the same party there. So now Asser just went on social media because he performed at that all-white party and did not receive his payment, which is kind of fair, honestly. If I provide a service for you, you have to pay for the service. Anyways, Mbera, this guy, this piece of shit, allegedly, this is alleged, I don't know how true it is, but close sources are saying apparently when Asser reached out to him to pay him and asked him why he did not pay him, but is organizing the DJ from South Africa to come and perform, he's come saying, I'm paying that guy 150 and yours is peanuts, because he's alleging that whatever Asser was being paid is peanuts and he cares about with more celeb people. So now what happened is this, Imbisi got hold of this. You know most DJs stand up for each other. And you guys know Imbisi is a Christian man and he's an angel. So he just went on his Instagram post and uploaded this post just showing support to his brother, where he said, now supporting Asser, where he said, talk is cheap, pay up. The same way you want others to respect your business is the same way, yeah. But he posted this just showing, like, you know, him emudibra petal. Check Jeleme. Anyways, this piece of shit wrote disgusting comments. Honestly, I cannot believe somebody who's a businessman that depends on people supporting his business had the guts to write this actually this piece of shit. And you know the worst part about this piece of shit, if you follow him on his Instagram, he always posts Bible verses, talks about God, or you will think he's a Christian man. Maranani is fake. And this is the reason why I hate born again Christians. They're the biggest hypocrites out of all of them, because they think God is for all of them and the rest of us don't matter, and they hide behind the God while they do their evil deeds. Anyways, this guy responded to that DJ Ibizi where he said whatsoever. Then he said, that's why God made him busy and albino, because he's abnormal. He's alleging him busy is abnormal because he's an albino. And after that, he was not done. He replied to that saying, I don't reply to albinos. Honestly, somebody in this 21st century is writing this, a businessman who has money. I'm so disgusted, like somebody in today's age thinks like this. A Christian man knows, a Christian man. Anyways, you guys know on this channel that Makrebe and DJ Spuza are my favorite celebs, and this is one of the reasons why I love the Brahma. I feel like in another lifetime, me and Spuza will have been best friends. Spuza is one of the few celeb that actually stood up and responded to this guy, where Spuza replied to that guy saying, to that disgusting comment of his saying, "You see, when you pretend to be a man of God and a man that prays, situations like this will expose you for who you really are. Because who you choose to be when you are under pressure is who you really are behind closed doors. And how dare you use God's name to slander the next?" Oh my goodness, I love this. Sposa me, just me, Jay, ekes live for you, ekes live for you, me bro. This is what a true man does. A God, oh, I love you, baby. Sposa, I love you. I love you so much. And then I done lost every bit of respect I had for you. And then trash. Yes. And what you guys don't know is this. DJ Spusa is one of... this is bravery, because a lot of artists like DJ Castro, the hypocrite, they are quiet because this guy is rich and they are scared that he will not hire them to perform at Gideon Inn. They are putting their stomach in front of their conscience instead of calling this piece of shit out for these disgusting statements whatsoever. And that is the reason why people are upset. That's why there are these posters right now making rounds that are saying, "I stand with Mbisi and this guy needs justice." Ashashi, this is discrimination and it's disgusting. And can I also talk about the hypocrites around us, Namibia? We all can see how disgusting this is. But do you guys know that the same thing that is happening, what happened to Mbisi, is the same thing that happens with gays and homosexuals and lesbians? Because it's the same thing. This prejudice and intolerance to gay people is the same thing that gays, that albinos or whatever, and it's disgusting. And a lot of people, especially from that tribe, the Bamboo tribe, they are responsible for that, which is disgusting. And we need to change. And this guy, the piece of shit, because he realized he got whatsoever, but he decided to pay Aser and release this piece of shit of an apology. I'm actually not going to read it out, Ashashi. It's trash. I just wiped my ass with it, and everyone else wipe your ass with it, Ashashi. This is not enough. He needs to do more, and apparently he's going to contribute money. Can't you listen? This is what all rich people think. Because if they get caught in trouble, the only thing they think of is throwing money at that problem. But money is not going to fix this. This piece of shit need what I'll accept as an apology is if he can go to the Albino Association and hear the people who are living with albinism, how his comments had them. Hear them and make amends with those people, not just donating money. Hear their cries so that you can hear how he helped perpetuate this dangerous... Oh, Shirini, I don't want to talk about this piece of trash anymore, and I'm not... Let me just move on to the next story, Shashi. This thing is making my blood boil, Shashi. And this piece of trash, I hope you rot in hell. I really... Anyways, let's get into the second story. You guys know that I don't like to get involved in politics, okay? But when you talk about sugar daddies and slay queen, honey, I will be there. I will be the Jeleviet. That's my favorite topic, Jeleviet. That's my favorite topic. So that's why I'm covering this story right here. Okay, let's get into the second story. Yakweto Councillor. Ex-councillor. You guys remember ex-councillor Knowledge Ipinge? He used to be the councillor of Walvisbay constituency, but got kicked out because of those elections and IP Itula's party won. Well, he went on Twitter and he made strong allegations which I disagree with. Anyways, let me explain to you the whole drama. The Namibian newspaper was reporting that the First Lady, this statement right here where it said, First Lady Monica Geingos has blamed the sugar daddy phenomenon for girls aged 16 to 24 for being 3 or 4 times more likely to contract because of in the same age group, which is honestly true. Is for Councillor Knowledge Ipinge to go on his Twitter and allege that she is also a sugar baby. Geingos is also a sugar daddy to her. Where he replied to that with a tweet saying, "What level of circuit is this now? Like seriously, we can never take someone serious who has a sugar daddy." Sorry, I am laughing. I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm man on Biri. Sorry. Sorry, man. Sorry, Chomas. I'm not supposed to laugh. It's supposed to be a serious issue. Someone who has a serious sugar daddy with an age gap of about 3 decades in between, Lead by example. No. And then he was not done. So a lot of people started to slam this guy. So Knowledge Pinky Counselor followed this up with somebody posted a picture of Hage Geingos dancing with ladies when he was young with whatever, where he wrote, I tell la Omanona, and then Knowledge Pinky replies to that saying, Sugar Daddy lifestyle. And where it was clear that he was referring to whatsoever, he continued up again where he said also, he was replying to somebody on Twitter the way then he replied to that thing. Neither does it start with overlooking the sugar babies who use sugar ladies for introductions to investors, business networks, and famous people that are very useful to push their personal agendas. Yes, he's referring to Miss Monica Geingos, but the partner that is conclusively referring to that, where he said he was replying to someone else again who was just disagreeing with him, and ex-counselor replies to that saying, take time to think deeper about it. Marrying Grootman came with perks and benefit, which easily qualify him to be a sugar daddy as well. What level of disrespect is this? It's really disgusting. And this is the reason why AR may never be amount to anything Ashashi. These people of AR are bringing it down by being disrespectful. First of all, Miss Monica was a rich woman before she got with Geingos, okay? So you cannot classify her as a sugar daddy. She's with Geingos. Geingos is a sugar daddy because she was rich on her own accord. And you cannot compare. She is a consenting adult. She was an adult. She was a woman in her 40s or late 30s when she got together with President Geingos, which cannot be compared to somebody who's dating a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old girl. And that's what Miss Monica Geingos was referring to. And this is the other thing. Why don't people want to understand and believe that Miss Monica Geingos got together with President Geingos because she loves him? Just because you don't see yourself dating somebody whatever, not everyone else is the same. I actually believe that she is genuinely in love with this man. And I stick with that and I believe that. And we need to stop allowing men to run their own narratives on women. Why is it always women that are being... No, cancel knowledge, whoever you are. This is the exact reason why you lost that post, Shashi. God hates ugly and God saw you how ugly your heart is. This type of mindset is dirty. It is very wrong. It really is wrong and disgusting. Anyways, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys honestly believe that President Geingos is a sugar daddy to Miss Monica Geingos? Let me know in the comments down below.